here in London, you'll never guess what's over there. Things you can figure out just by watching somebody stream video games. What's over there? You'll never guess. Yeah, it's almost 11:30 here in London, but this is hour 1173 in No Man's Sky. My name is Mark, I'm your pilot, and I will be guiding you through the inky blackness of space, which is, well, again, bruisey again. Maybe we didn't move much yesterday, so we've gone through the same colours. Now, I will admit, today I am not very well. But we're still streaming, still getting on with it. I've got no ambitions for today, so let's. Is that good? Is that good? Not to have any ambition? God, Erdogan, how are you doing? Yeah, he's one of my squadron pilots. Let's bring in the frigates. Urge from close to the edge. Brings me magnetized ferrets, hot ice units, hot ice, more magnetized ferret, indium, iridesite, and came home. Well, thank you, Urge. We only had 4 missions sent out yesterday because one was still left over, if I remember rightly. So Ufil from A Scanner Darkly, looking sort of resplendent in yellow and red. Units, Viking daggers, units, enriched carbon, nice. Units, and then home. Thank you very much. This will be Newt, my solo explorer, I think. Yes, Olafal. Or Ulafal. Ulafal? That doesn't sound right to me. Ulafal. Units, enriched carbon. Units, unrefined pyrite grease. Vortex cubes, fusion accelerants, thermic condensate. Not bad. Good job. And some fumigate seeds. Malmiaze of Player of Games got me some units, some lemium, some unrefined pyro grease, some superconducting fibre, salvage frigate modules, hot ice, storage augmentation, activated copper, nitrogen salt, activated cattle. This is a wonderful exhibition. Geodesite units, neural ducts, Corvax casing units, Viking effigies, Grantine, Viking effigies. My word. How's my wow, very close to being full. I do need to do something about that. Coffee is still from a Papua New Guinea. It's still good. I did do a tweak yesterday to the recipe, and yeah, slightly better. Okay. Last mission was a combat mission. So mostly units. Iridesite, geodesite, units, yeah, came home. Good. Well, luckily, almost overflowed my storage here. Let's see what we can do about organising this. Copper. Nope. Enriched carbon, that can go. Just scanning things I know I can move right now. That can go in the junk drawer. Iridesite, I'll have a look. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. There. Gra. Gra. Okay. Indium I'm definitely full of, aren't I? Right, I'm pretty full of indium. Some hot ice. Lots and lots of hot ice. Probably what we'll do is sell a block of 20. Not that you get any different pricing for selling blocks, but seems like the right thing to do to me. Fusion accelerant, that can go here. Let's see if we can, thermic condensate. Yummy, yummy, yummy thermic condensate. Those fuels should be down here somewhere. Like that. I don't think I need an amino mirror. No. Solar mirror, probably. Confusing amino chambers and solar mirrors there. Granting that we did fill up. Yeah. Pirate grease. Vortex cubes. Hot ice will sell. That's a unique item. Cadmium. Yep. This is activated and I need natural. Some superconducting fibers. Then yellow goods. Then I'll put them there. Then on the site there. Good, let's sell some of that. Living glass is too low. Vortex cubes can go because they don't really generate a lot of money anyway. I could say the same thing about the refined pirate grease, but geodesite, that can go. Cadmium can go. Viking FGs can go. Sac venom can go. Fumishade, Grantine. That hot ice, 5 million for that. Nice. Indium, Lemium, Corvax casing, solar mirror, that can go. Again, just trying to make sense of the order it's coming out in. Frigate fuel, living glass, holographic analyzer, explosive drones. But they're holographic analyzer and explosive drones on the same line. It doesn't make any sense. That can be sold as well. Like that. Sell those daggers. There they are. Lovely. Alright. Well, that's all the frigates seen in. I will quickly go collect some carbon because I will be picking up some radon. And of course the extract cores just on the other side of this wall. Yeah. How are these guys getting on? Loads of sulfurine, lovely. That's good. And I think that's working kind of well. Parking up in a green star to collect the sulfurine and having atmosphere processors out and coal planets to get the radon. I'm fulfilling that deficit. Yeah. Okay. Let's step over to Dalantis Crossing and see what's going down in Dalantis Crossing. I feel it should have some sort of like soap theme. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba da da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. Swipe. But if I think of that too long, I'm just going to have too many cooks in my head. And for some reason, I think I figured out it was Too Many Cooks' 10th birthday like recently, and ended up watching it again. And oh, hiya. Going by the trade terminal, but well, as I'm here, because didn't I pick up some no? I thought I picked up some Ketnik. You know what I mean? Can't see it. Oh, it's there. As I'm here. Little bit of smuggling there. Alright, let's pick up the production. And we have a visitor. Oh, well, it's going to again increase maintenance. Yeah, you can stay. I don't mind maintenance going up. $82. 83 indeed. Wow. Let's go to Wintermute first. Yeah, apologies. Just drifting off into my own malaise of thoughts. Not a bad day in London. We've got some high cirrus cloud, but the sun is making its way through. I don't know why I'm just emptying it. I should be doing a bit better than that and filling them up, shouldn't I? Carbon. Now, yesterday we spent another big chunk of the stream wandering around a cold planet. Look at that. that pretty? I could definitely fix the fix it in post. Let's bring the sun over to this side. Oh, this is not in Calypso. I'm alright with that. This is Uses F14. Again, another planet. Way back in Hilbert. There's Sophie. There's another of my bases on there. Where have the base icons gone? They're here. Oh, they obviously don't appear on the planets. Okay. Oh yeah, but what I was doing was saying, look, this planet says there are no planetary fauna. And yet, there they are. Ever need proof that the database can lie? This planet lies. Okay, let's move on. It's not the fastest roundup, is it? Storm crystals. I enjoyed yesterday. It's weird, the difference between wandering around, I think it was on Friday. I spent 90 minutes looking for an animal on a monochrome planet. And again, it was looking for cave animals. So very similar to what we did yesterday. But yesterday, I don't know, I enjoyed it. It was just a prettier planet to explore. I like the way that voice has a bit of emphasis on the word extreme. Cool. And it's Frozen Portal with radon. And I'm just going to get a tissue, excuse me. Is that back on? Yeah. And for yeah, I do like cold planets when they are quite diverse in their offering. I find them quite exciting to explore. I'm not sure about this shake that I've developed. I think it happens when there are storms. Alright, that was Wintermute, Storm Crystals and Frozen Portal with radon. Now, the parking lot. think I've got one more day with the coffee from Papua New Guinea. Right, it's just agriculture. Let's go. There we go. Off the ladder, come on, here we go. Yep. Okay. All done. Let's do our production. Two acid, two unstable gel equals two living liquid explosives. Not living explosives, that's something else. That's a YouTube channel I'd watch. Three circuit boards. And finally, Brian, 8 lubricant. £40 pence glass equals 8 living glass. There we go. So we have now created or collected a full block of cactus flesh for sale. This blue-green is here. And I've got loads here, so that does go straight to sale. That can go down into that slot. That's working well, I think. Well, it doesn't matter, I'm jumping, so... Back to Antler Mama. I've also got a banana to get me through, but right now don't feel like eating it. Okay. We're back. Let's put that radon away. Wow, it's going very well. That can go in the freighter for selling as well. But let's think about what we can do here. Again, it's always quantum processors that we're looking to have, because they enable either the fusion igniter or the cryogenic chamber, the stasis device to be made. Both of them need quantum processors to do that. So quantum processors are made up of super conductors, which I have 4 of. So we can do something with that. And circuit boards. I've got 3. I haven't got any others. I could make another one. Polyfiber, and I don't have a heat capacitor, so if I made another heat capacitor, can I do that locally? What's that? 100 frost crystal and 200 selenium. Yep, I've got that. And that plus that will equal another one of those. Right, now the circuit boards and the superconductors will make quantum processors. I'm not using a lot of liquid explosive at the moment. And as I've got 6 cryogenic chambers, I will take 4 of them out, put them with that. And what will that use? Iridescite. Yeah. Job's a good one. Put that there. Bit of a living glass left over. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Still got 2 of those left. As long as I can make 2 more. Oh, the neck cracked then. Quantum processors, that would be even more income. So, can I sell them here? Well, I did sell them, it wasn't a great price, but it is a price. So those mesh decouplers, they can go up 53%. And the nip buds. Living glass is too low. I'll sell that cactus flesh. Well, that's 1% up markup and 63 million, so they can go. Trading, manufacturing, and scientific. Well, I've got 11 panes of living glass. And if I remember rightly, the space station by what? This one gives me at least some profit on living glass. I think it's only 1%. Oh, 2.9. There you go, 6.4 million. Nice. That also sells the superconducting fibers. And that's because this economy, is affluent scientific. Doesn't always work with living glass. Actually have a look at the, if we just nip out in the ship. Oh, I didn't know that. This is a mercenary system. Envoy Nuguahela. Wahiha. I'd like to donate 3 pirate transponders, thank you. I will take that. Sure, I'll take that. I doubt I need... Oh, God, that's... Oh. Cheers, mate. He's a good guy, Nuguea. We're pretty down the line for a mercenary, but... Alright, we'll call that good. That's good to remember. I don't know how long it takes for them to forget that I've donated, but I must remember that. I'm only doing this to nip that out into the old inky blackness, which is today cyan. Let's just move out of the way. So Boidua is here. It's a 3-star system with actually not great percentages. Cell 37.7% by affluent, minus 20.1, but it is lawless. It's got that to say, for at least it's lawless. Okay. That was it. I was actually doing it for more my benefit than anything else. Try and see if I can figure out. Look at that, beautiful. I think, can I get I'll move the sun out of the way a bit. Lens, make it a bit more wide angle. That'll allow me to zoom in. Make the ship a bit bigger. Maybe that's a bit better with having the ship straight. Maybe like that. Ooh. Don't mind that. And I've talked often about different designers having an effect on the look of No Man's Sky, Roger Dean being a big example of that, and Chris Foss for the ships, maybe Sid Mead as well, some of the interior detail. But these discs with this kind of blocky writing, the hatching, very broad, and even these icons running down the side of the chute into the space station remind me heavily of Designers Republic. The Designers Republic were a designing team, a graphic design team from Sheffield. I shouldn't say were, but are. And they came to my province. I say my province, but with their design of flyers to raves in Sheffield, Blech, BL and Bleep, Sheffield Bleep. Did work with Warp, the record label, but famously did work on Wipeout 20, all of them. Well, definitely Wipeout and Work with 2097. All that graphic design work, or that look, those engines, the advertising hoarding, that's all Designers Republic. And this is very reminiscent of that, whether it's directly being either just been referenced, or it is actually MDR. I'm not too sure. I love my TDR, but is there an image I can find? No. I was thinking this actually reminds me of Uncle, UNKLE, record sleeve, but it could be a drum and bass thing. It could be Metalheads. Oh. I've often wondered, could I die by standing on a landing pad? And obviously the answer in reality is yes, but I don't think I was ready for it to be actually happening. I'm so distracted, aren't I? Can't hold myself together. Alright, let's go back, because this is still Bois de Bois. We're hundreds of light years away from my capital ship. We didn't move on yesterday, we stayed where we were because I got distracted on that raid-on mission to finish off the planetary bonus on, I can't remember the name of the Loess 19, I think, I can't remember. So we're still here. There's still these three planets that look incredibly close on this, the whatever page we can call this, the Discoveries tab. We've got an incandescent planet, a corrosive planet, and a parched planet. Don't sound too exciting, do they? Hot one. Don't really like hot planets. Corrosive is toxic. That's the word. Parched obviously is a desert planet. So do I want to put feet on ground? There's only three of them. What are the fauna like? Eight, 9, and 11. I think I'm all right. I think we're going to move on. Yeah, let's save. Let's do some warping and jumping. This isn't a black hole system. This is the system we jumped to after jumping into a black hole. So, let's use the mighty range of my capital ship. To I can get to there. Can I get further? No, that's it. Oh, it's a pretty good jump. Literally, the stars next door are. And we're flying upside down again. So a warp here, it's got a black hole. We'll have a look at the planets. But before we do that, again, getting distracted, but yeah. I'm gonna have a look at the colours. We've got a base lilac and blue hatched line, and the openings to the cargo bay are blue as well. So I think we can add some complementary colours. What a dusty pink. Or even a dark blue. I mean, it's boring to use black as your primary colour, but it does make those panels really pop. That's a bit much, isn't it? About light. Green? Too much. Turquoise. I mean, that does fit the sort of pastel neon effect of the 80s. It's too cold. I don't like purple. It's too much. Yeah, let's go green there. At the moment that's pink. I could change that. Where's the white go? Where's the white? I don't see the white. Yeah, I can't see that accent colour at all. Okay. So where's that? Is the purple fixed? I think the purple is fixed. I've always got to work with that, or that pink. That's too dark. clash. But I'm pretty sure that the doors here are blue and they can't be changed, so I want to represent that as well. So maybe the green goes dark blue. Well, that's not bad, is it? Again, can't see any evidence of the actual yellow being used. But I kind of like that. It just seems, I like grey. Nice and obvious in the sky if you're painting like that, but I'm not happy with that. Pure white. Let's go with that. Yes, I'd like to play those changes. So where do we end up? This is Itoyoo, 3-planet system, 1 abandoned, 1 overgrown, 1 tropical. Okay. Well, we'll start with Rawesca mitts. We'll mark that one because the other one has rings, so that's obvious. I'm not that interested in, well, I mean, we'll put feet on ground. Is there any life aboard it? There is plenty of life for an abandoned planet. It's been abandoned for a reason. No news on the Sentinels. Nor there. And nor there. Okay, let's go exploring. I did notice in my ship here. Hello, physical entity, Hedgie Yonder. I was bumped into you there. Thank you. Thank you very much. I wasn't looking for that personal affirmation, but you are doing great. Yeah, great. Oh, fine. Turns his back on me. So you guys. At least you've kept your legs. I'm very happy about that. He's kind of short. Kind of short, isn't he? Tech Echo Analyst Entity took your look. See, if you look back at the doors, they're blue. Not just the blue light, but there's a blue surround to them. Some hatching there. That's my colour scheme. Cool. Well, we know that one's one of the planets we're going to go and look at. Where's the planetary? Well, there's the other one here. Well, the abandoned one is closest. And let's go there. No. I mean, it's not like I couldn't see the space station in my way, but alright, let's go. And the sky is pink, to quote the amazing Nathan Fake. Yeah. He's probably a trader. Oh no, you need some help. Alright, okay. What do you need? The communicating image splutters, the signal weakening rapidly. Pure entity Dopovzev's ship appears to be in urgent need of repair. It may not last another warp. Have a microprocessor. The life form's eyes widen in gratitude. They don't have any eyes. They're Korvax. They give me what they can before departing to repair the ship. Standing. And some nanites. Not gonna complain, that was good. So we have, looks like pink land and grey water. On the Rawesca mitts. And we'll be arriving in 0 seconds. Obviously never true. Wow. Let's... Very nice. Very deep purple, some dissonance. Just got an abandoned, well not abandoned, just a lowly old flag here. If I land in that, what are they called? Hazardous flora, yeah. We have a slight clash in sound. There we go. Welcome to Reef of Post. Wow, 4. There's a bug up here. 5. Oh, 6. Oh. We'll head over that direction just to see. So, well, there's 6 now. They were there. They'll do. 7. Okay. Nice tree. Here comes the storm. Here comes the flood. It's 13. You can go. We've got another building over there. Give me something to head towards. And I'm guessing there are auto. No. Thought there'd be autophage here. Oh, there are. Oh, there is a look. A dude. Echo Analyst Entity SCO. How can I help you, Echo Analyst Entity SCO? No? How fascinating. A traveller. It is. I let us know it is your destiny to enter into danger. Accept containment suit technology. Statistics transmitter insert will be required. Very tiny, no pain promised. Echo Analyst Entity SCO seems intrigued to see an organic life form so far from shelter. They examine me, and then themselves, as though comparing the durability of my suit against their carapace. They offer me a suit upgrade. I sense a multitude of Korvax eyes upon me. Hello. For some reason, this exchange has the attention of the Convergence. I accept with thanks. In a sudden blur of movement, Echo Analyst Entity SCO reaches over and implants something into my arm. Looking satisfied, they hand over the suit upgrade and dismiss me. A life support module. And I learn... Ooh, well... I am tracked by the Korvax now. What the deuce? Anything on here about it? Could do a mission for them. Still needs to learn words. Okay, let's wander over to this waypoint. Not far. Can't see any. Oh, there's those wonderful purple bubbles. This is a trade terminal. Can't see any nocturnal life forms, though they seem to be more underwater. There's another building over there. Which I will head towards. Again, not far, 300. No need to apply any further assistance, I don't think. Oh, it's a monolith. Yeah, the testament of the Korvax has been voiced. It has, but I will still learn the word peril. That's upset a Sentinel. Oh, really? So as long as I don't continue to damage their environment, they're okay. I'm going to wander over there. That's just Lantidium. So, 7 out of 12, 5 left. We have two underwater animals, one that's found in the south. They're all underwater, so common, always active. So, ow. Again, what was that? It just sort of randomly happen. Okay. Back with the bubble gun. Let's nip inside and see. Right, so we're 5 degrees north of the equator. Let's line up south. Let's see if we can find some water. That looks wet there. Maybe not. No. That way? Yeah, that looks good. I didn't mean to do that. Right. There we go. There is water here, but I would rather, I think, hit the sea, which is just there. Okay, let's go swimming. I'll go swimming. Animals. So that's 2, 3, 2 left. There's another one. Nice. So one more to find. I'll scan some fauna and minerals as well while I'm here. Non-organics. There it is. Nicely done. Right, well, we don't need to stay on here any longer, do we? Rather murky, the water, but nice. Not a bad planet. I mean, obviously nice and easy for the planetary bonus, the fauna bonus. That was great. And that was Rawesca Mitz on mark Fohamsto 18. Just so I can distinguish the planets from each other. This is, I think this is the abandoned one, is that right? Yeah. I think one of the things I need to address is my capital ship storage, because that almost ran out of space this morning. So I do think I need to do some work in getting some cargo bulkheads to expand my storage, which I can do. That's just running around desolate freighters abandoned in space. But I can probably do that offline. We might do one for the upgrade. Ooh, got no idea which way I'm up. Ooh, murky. Now, with it being abandoned, I very much doubt I'll find any waypoints. Well, but there you go, I'm wrong. Can't see a thing. Bit windy out. Yes. Yes. 4 of 11 already found. There's 5. Here's 6. There's 7. 153 units. Just 122 just over this crest. Still can't see them. Oh, big old chap. He's a monster. Let's go and see him. Hello. I'm not going to adopt you as a companion. Sorry, and I'm not going to ride you. But you are epic. I was hoping that the storm would clear a bit so we can get a good look at the guy. I say again. Ooh. Gendering. Asymmetric. They definitely. Very nice cactus. Well, there's another red dot, quite far away. Yeah. Big old boy. So that just leaves 3. I haven't picked up any flying creatures, haven't seen any. Cold, 93 minus. They're ganging up on me, look at that. Got you. It's 20, it's a 10 to 10 in the evening here on this abandoned planet. Fohamsto 18. Fohamsto 18, must remember that. So that doesn't produce any polished stone, fine. I can't actually remember if I did the beacon. I did not. There's another one over there. 1,000 units away, so fair old walk. Alright, I just need a quick break. I'll be back in a second. There we go, we're back. Still dark then. Can't believe I left myself just standing here on the open environment. Is that the dark? Yeah, that's the black hole in the distance there. And there was another flag about 1,000 units away. Flag here. Can't see it. No, I've lost it. Oh well. I'm not that bothered. So what we got left? Uncommon flying during the day, common underwater, uncommon underwater. So first thing, let's find some daylight. Well, it would be, it's space. Inky backness of space being a very vibrant purple. Doesn't really help, does it, when it's covered in cloud like this? Let's see if we can find some gaps in the cloud cover to find water. Well, I thought I was coming towards coast, and here we are. Well, daylight, 12:48. Can't see this, the flying thing. Oh, it's much pleasanter underwater here, isn't it? It's one of the living things. The other one is an uncommon, but there it is. Well, if we can get the flying thing, we're out of here. Let's enjoy this planet. Well, there's not a storm going off and the sun is up. There you are. That, our friends, is 11 of 11. And that is a full bonus. God, look at that. Didn't think I'd got that hogweed-like flower. Let's go there. Let's find out what a memory stone is. I think these give, well, let's find out. Let's absorb ancient knowledge. Yeah, I get a blueprint. .473 over the side of the hill. Well, let's go for that. Let's get Bindle out. Let's also top up my heat shielding and my cold shielding. and Bindle. Hello, Bindle. Go on. Hello. It's just a drop pod. We'll take the flag. Which is there. I think that's it. I think we'll wander around in circles for a bit. I thought there was something else. There was something that caught the corner of my eye, but I can't remember what it was. Alright, let's back to the ship. Bindle. Will you take me back to the ship? Bindle is so easy to fly, I have to say. Ooh. Alright. Don't think Bindle should have to suffer a storm. Let's get back to my ship. Come on, Bindle. Have a treat. I'll give you a pat and you can come back. And let's leave. Third planet, it's the one with the rings. It was sort of tangerine a minute ago, now it's grey. Battleship grey. Oh.
Technology recharge.
Planet Dridge Azak. See if we can see any actual land rather than islands. Possibly this way. Yeah, that looks good. See some hills here. Storm. I'm going to plonk myself down here. I know it's not a base or anything, but There's a good chance there's going to be underwater creatures. So parking up on the coast seems like a good idea to me. We have a flying thing there. Just the one. Here's some more. They look like skimmers. Yeah. Ooh. That's alright, 20% gives me ages. What are you? Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are definitely being adopted. Chromoto. Chromoto, come here, come here. Come on. There we go. I will pet him and feed him and call him Chromoto. You're feeling cranky, why? There we go. That makes you happy, doesn't it? Not rideable. But yeah, that's cool. Feel free to just wheel around me. Oh, we're at the, not necessarily the equator. Well, although I am 0.4 away from the equator degrees. There's another form of life there, 150 units away. Tentacle being. This is pretty, isn't it? Oh, pitch time. Nah, not perfect. If I go down into the... I want to get some of these nice toadstool things. Remind me of the rain protection you get in Death Stranding. Sun's going down. And the moon comes up. There's another being 168 units. Kind of, this is quite anomalous. I haven't even looked at the creature list yet. So let's do that now. 7, 11 already done. 4 left. Underwater, 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 underwater. So let's come on, you. Let's bring you back in. Come on, you can come back. There we go. I mean, look at that. Bioluminescence is something else, isn't it? We want to head back towards our ship because that was on the coast. Go for a little bit of a late night swim. Well, that was quick. We'll do that. That's 3 planets and 3 planetary and 3 fauna bonuses done. Yeah. Really quickly. But I think this is a good candidate for a thumbnail. Now, can we move the sun over here? We've got a few stars out, but we're not really getting the bioluminescence. But now, if I now do the opposite and yeah, apologies for the silence. That's me what. Let's do that. Again. Picture. That's a bit better. Yeah, I like that. Getting better. Maybe we move the lens in a bit. Like that. Now we've got a bit of the bioluminescence of the plants. We've still got light. Might move the sun a little bit further round to about here. There we go, now we've got me lit, but not the plants. That's me going into shade, and there's a shadow being cast on me, so we want to move that shadow. That's alright, that's not bad. Lost the bioluminescence again. Cool, yeah. Take a picture. Maybe actually, because yeah. Maybe one more. I've got to think about my banner which goes across the top of that. That's dead space. Maybe that. Not convinced. Right, let's move on. Where is my ship? There. That mushroom confused me. Let's go through the rings. So that's 3 planets.
Hostile scan detected.
Really? Really? I'm not even going to bother.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Yes, defeated. I have removed their feet, making them defeated. I make joke. I'm just going to dive in. Black hole, no need to go back to my capital ship and save. It's fine. Eixies-Lou. Hi, Eixies-Lou. Another teal system. And where are we? 312,000 light years from the center. In a manufacturing economy, Viking, boisterous, and I presume yellow system. Yes, yellow system. So to keep my gas production still working, I could. I want to go to a green system, but they're both. That's yellow. Interesting that these green systems are mostly abandoned. There we go. That's mercantile with a perilous. That could be interesting. 3-star. 76%. $73. It was that one, wasn't it? That'll do, 76%. You'd never know that the star was green. Let's bring in my freighter. Let's have a look at my paint job from space. Well, you can't really see it. Yeah, I am alright with that. I think we might leave it there. Three planets fully explored. If you're into that fauna sort of thing, which I am. And again, nice, simple 3-planet system. Nothing too exciting. Scaly, poisonous, and Ott. I like that one's called Rats 75. That's kind of nice. We shall send out our frigates. We've got a 3-star combat. Ubik went out last time. Close to the edge. Will be next. Do re mi fa sol la ti do is support. I'm going to sneeze. Let's get them on the way. 2-star combat patrol. So we'll send Stigmata, an airtight garage, plenty of support, an industrial, X in search of space, plus Clartia, I think. And 2 balanced exhibitions. Nope. Those 2 can go. And these 2 can go. Wonderful. Thank you, Navigator Radachi. You did a great job. Oh yeah, management feedback time. No, try that again. You did well, thanks. I mean, he's already acted, but kind of embarrassed now. Drunken boss pointing. The wrong direction. And that's it, I think, for today. Not as an epic stream as the last few, just because I'm not feeling too great, to be honest. But successful. 3 planets, lots of animals discovered. That's good for me. That makes me happy. And we've moved forward in Calypso, further nearer to the centre. I normally stream once a day, usually starting around some time between 11 and 12 in UK time, and normally stream for a couple of hours. So if you want to stay up to date with that, please subscribe. Like if you want to. Go on, it doesn't do any harm. And leave me comments. Leave me completely obscure, unnecessary, irrelevant, odd, weird, or even questions, answers. I don't mind. Just God's sake, just interact with the video, because that's what us YouTubers want. us YouTubers, he says, like I'm a member of a club. But yeah, that's about it. There is a Discord. It will be in the description. So do pop by and say hello there as well if you wish. But that's it for now. And I hope you join me on another day. See you soon.